I do want to say a few words with respect to the current state of play in the presidential election and sort of the national elections generally. I am fond of speaking to the concept of e pluribus unum, out of many one, which is, and has been for me anyway, always kind of the North Star about how I think about America and how I think about politics and how I think about life in this country generally. And I've always been somebody who has appreciated the fact that I spend a lot of time around people I don't always agree with on everything, because I learn as a result of that. And if I spent all my time just talking to people who agreed with me, I would never learn much of anything. And I think one of the things I find most interesting about public life is this chance to discover new ways of thinking about things, learning from people about their life experiences and about how that translates into the way they see the world and they think about things. And I discover when I do that, in many cases, what I would call the greatness of this country. The greatness of this country rests in its diversity. It rests in the fact that this is a place where people come from all over the world with different nationalities, and when they get here, they're Americans. And this is a country that historically has always valued, most of all, the opportunity to give people a chance to be different. And I really worry that at some point along the way here, we have treated our differences as dividers instead of opportunities for growth. And I really hope that whatever comes from this, and I'm a big believer in every vote counts and every vote should be counted, and we should be celebrating the fact that we had the largest turnout in U.S. history in this most recent election. We had the largest turnout in Massachusetts history. We had the largest turnout in U.S. history. Many states had the largest turnout they've ever had in any election. And in a country where we all talk about how important it is for people to exercise their fundamental right to choose their leaders, this should be a time where we celebrate the size and scale of the turnout associated with this election. And my view on this is really simple. Every vote matters, every vote should be counted, and when we get to the end of the process and we figure out who won and who lost, we have to move forward and recognize and understand that at the end of the day, we succeed and we are at our best when we recognize and appreciate the fact that it's a big country with a lot of points of view, and we all have chances to grow and be better by incorporating those into how we make decisions and how we think about making our community, however you want to define it, better.